Hey there, I wanted to jump in and give you guys a live update this afternoon because this is some pretty big news here. So Intel just became the undisputed champion of something that they absolutely don't want to win at: tech layoffs in 2025. So while everyone's talking about AI replacing workers, Intel is cutting over 22,000 jobs for reasons that have nothing to do with artificial intelligence. Well, it's not because like artificial intelligence is replacing jobs like everyone else is worried about. Here's a reality check. Intel represents nearly 17% of all tech layoffs this year, and it could grow as high as 20%. That's one company out of 159 companies that have announced cuts. That's about, think about it for a second. How does a company that once dominated the semiconductor industry become the poster child for workforce reduction? The numbers don't lie, and today I'm breaking down exactly how Intel went from chip leader to layoff leader. Let's talk about it. In April, Intel attempted to announce layoffs without announcing layoffs. But they went through, and then today, let's talk about the earning call, because this is where this came out, right? So CN2 announces 15% workforce reduction. He says ahead of the financial news, right? So they were coming out with their quarterly earnings. So Q2 2025 revenue above guidance, meaning they actually did better than they thought they were going to. 15% headcount reduction to reduce 75,000 people, right? 50% streamlining of management layers, right? This is still the message. Too fat and bloated. Surprise. Return to office in September. Foundry to be a customer responsive project. So project in Germany and Poland halted. SMT to return to the roadmap. Refocus AI strategies to inference and agentic AI. And we could go through the whole letter here, but the reality of the matter is that he just says it right here. We're implementing a plan to reduce our headcount by approximately 15%. We plan to end the year with a global workforce of around 75,000. They started the year with 108,000. Okay, that's a huge reduction, folks. Now he's going on to talk about the strategic pillars of growth. Become more financially disciplined foundry. That's got to happen. Like, they have had so much money handed to them by the government, and this is proof that government handouts does not solve any problems. Companies needs to function on core capitalistic promises. Revitalize the Intel x86 ecosystem. I don't know if I agree with this one. I don't know. I think this has been part of what they've stuck on for so long, as they've tried to just continue to stick on x86. And it's what a loss from that partnership with Microsoft and a lot of the other things. Refine our AI strategy. If I were the CEO of this, I would make the absolute top priority. I mean, I guess maybe you could argue I would become more financially disciplined and then make this the second strategy. I think it's an interesting move, and maybe because this is their cash cow, they just can't afford to lose it. But man, it kind of seems like if they're going to really own their future, they need to they need to actually be refining their AI strategy. So I guess he's only got three things, but we'll kind of give him to that. And so I think there's a whole lot of misses here, folks. And I think this is one of the big shockers. Intel cutting almost 22,000 employees. The company is going from 108,000 to 75,000, represents a 31% reduction in workforce. And that's not just trimming fat, folks. That's what you call an amputation. They have amputated a full limb here. So for comparison, Microsoft, who I'm going to talk about very soon here, who's really kind of on my not good list. Microsoft laid off about 10,000 workers, and that only represents about 4% of their workforce. Intel's cuts are 5 times more severe proportionally than most other major tech companies. So when one company represents nearly a fifth of the industry's job losses, that's not optimization, that's like desperation. So companies like NVIDIA are hiring aggressively for AI talent, and Intel is cutting their workforce. Now, one of the things you haven't heard in the news, you haven't really heard NVIDIA poaching from Intel, have you? The new CEO, Tan, announced these job cuts months after taking over from the previous CEO. The layoffs coincide with Intel reporting a $2.9 billion quarterly loss, nearly double their loss from the previous year. Now, Intel stock has struggled while competitors like NVIDIA just briefly hit a $4 trillion market cap. That could have been Intel. They were the darling. They were the chip darling for 2 decades. So the company is shutting down projects in Germany and Poland while slowing construction on Ohio factories. So this isn't strategic repositioning. This is damage control from years of missed opportunity.
Hi, I'm Spencer, a Fractional CTO. With over a decade of executive leadership and 25 years in software development, I've transformed technology teams and products for businesses just like yours. As your Fractional CTO, you get the strategic guidance of a seasoned technology executive without the full-time commitment. Perfect for companies ready to leverage cutting-edge technology without expanding headcount. My team at Startup Hack has already built advanced AI agents for small and medium businesses, automating complex workflows and delivering advanced ROI to human workflows. We specialize in creating custom software that connects your systems into a single coherent technology ecosystem. Our development approach focuses on tangible business outcomes. For one client, we developed AI-powered workflows that cut days off of human processes. For another company, by connecting multiple systems, we reduced processing time to increase their ROI by over 75%. We don't just write code, we architect solutions that scale. Whether you need cloud system architecture, data integration between legacy systems, or custom AI agents that automate your unique business processes, my team delivers results that exceed your expectations. Having led technology for a lot of companies and launched 7 successful brands of my own, I bring battle-tested expertise to your business challenges. Our specialty is turning technological complexity into business advantage. So if you're ready to harness the power of AI and custom software to drive your business forward, let's connect. Together, we'll build technology that doesn't just solve today's problems, it positions you for tomorrow's opportunities. Technology leadership, decades of experience, AI powered. Reach out today and we can help you. Check out startuphack.com/Spencer.